Hello my lovelies, this is Ancient Swan once again, and this is what it looks like when the video starts right here. Once upon a time, in the wild and wind-swept west coast of the Isle of Skye, barely a stone's throw away from mainland Scotland, lay Rubha and Dùnain, a place where history, legend and a fair amount of sheep converge. Rubha and Dùnain, with its commanding views over the Atlantic, has been a bustling hub since the Stone Age. Picture our prehistoric ancestors chiseling away at tools while simultaneously grumbling about the weather. Wait, stop. Something just occurred to me as I was typing that sentence, and I need to get it out my system now. I typed that our ancestors were chiseling away at tools. But a chisel is a tool. So did our ancestors also chisel away chisels? And if so, how did they chisel before they made the first chisel? And what did they chisel that chisel with? What came first, the chisel, or the pre-chisel thing? And if the pre-chisel thing was also used for chiseling, then isn't that also just a chisel? So the pre-chisel thing is just a chisel too? Like a proto-chisel? You know, it bothers me, the shit that keeps me awake at night. I guess you could use the proto-chisel to chisel a better chisel, and then use that chisel to chisel an even better chisel, and then use that chisel to... Well, by this point, you're basically just playing Minecraft. And so, if you've ever sat there and thought, I wonder what life was like before all this modern technology, well, the answer is that it was kind of just like playing Minecraft. Damn. Remember a couple of minutes ago when you clicked in here thinking you were going to get an insightful wee history lesson? That shit didn't last long, did it? Anyway, where was I? Ah yes, picture our prehistoric ancestors chiseling away at tools while simultaneously grumbling about the weather, because some things never ever change. Fast forward to the Bronze Age, and the headland continued to be a hive of activity. It even once boasted a hill fort, which is what the Scots used to put up before the Do Not Disturb sign was invented. But the plot thickens when the Vikings entered the scene. These seafaring Norsemen, with their long ships and fabulous beards, saw Rubha and Dùnain as a prime spot for their raiding escapades. They left behind boathouses and canals, effectively turning the headland into a veritable Viking theme park. Imagine them, between their raids, trying to teach the local sheep to row a longship. Sheep, as it turns out, make terrible sailors. But this is just the kind of thing you don't find out until you try. And so it was here at Rubha and Dùnain that the Vikings invented the scientific method. True fact, don't bother arguing about it in the comments below. As the centuries rolled on, Rubha and Dùnain continued to play host to all manner of characters. The medieval period saw it become a stronghold for the MacAskill clan, who, at that time in history, were locked in an eternal contest to see who could grow the most intimidating moustache. The MacAskills were renowned for their seafaring skills, and they added their own layer to the headland's history by constructing a canal that linked the inland loch to the sea, ensuring that no Viking longship was left high and dry. In more recent history, Rubha and Dùnain's allure hasn't waned. Archaeologists have unearthed fascinating artifacts, each one telling a snippet of the headland's storied past. Meanwhile, the local sheep continue to provide a sense of continuity. They graze over ancient graves, perhaps dreaming of their ancestors, those heroic Viking sheep that once roamed the same hills before drowning at sea. Today, visitors to Rubha and Dùnain can wander the same paths as prehistoric humans. Norse invaders, woolly wee beasties and medieval clans. They can marvel at the rugged beauty, ancient ruins, and maybe, just maybe, catch a sheep attempting to sail away on a makeshift longship. If they look hard enough, they might even see me, chiseling away at my map, as they say. As usual, this map was made for the game City Skylines 2, because I can't help myself. I love this history malarkey and I will not stop, ever. And also, as per always, if you want to build your city here, then go get the free map by following the link in the description below. Before doing that, be reminded that my wife has once again promised me that if you don't like and subscribe to these videos, then she will wear me like a shoe and enact such fury on my face she'll make the Vikings raids look like a primary school trip to the beach. I don't doubt her, I never do. It's too risky. So please do help. Like and subscribe while I'm still here, and you still can. Thank you. Now, for that map information, here's what that looks like. Climate, -3 to 19 degrees Celsius. Buildable area, 26%. Outside connections, roads, rail, shipping, air, power, natural resources. Wheat 46.5 square kilometers, forest 96 kilotons or 50.1 kilotons, oil 42.4 kilotons. Terrain. Some flat areas surrounded by lots of medium to large hills and mountains. And that's it for today, ladies and gents. Don't forget that absolutely everything 100% covered in this video is 1,000,000% true, and nothing is to be ignored, especially the bit about the chisels. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to come back soon, else I'll let my wife know where you live. That is all. Peace, love, and Viking sheep. Goodbye.